Hello, everybody. Enemies 20, and it is the 13th, and this would be the last conference for E3 this year. Nintendo, which I believe they are always last. Slash, they always go on the actual first day of E3, whereas everybody else, 2, 3 days in advance. Whatever they want to do that's fine. All around, it's been an interesting E3. There's been a bunch of interesting stuff here and there. It's just that, yeah, it's like what 50 different games. No one's gonna get them all. Someone is, but not many people. Regardless, I am very excited for Nintendo. I say that even though there's only really one thing that I'm looking forward to at this conference, which is Xenoblade. At this Nintendo Spotlight, which is Xenoblade, and that's basically it. So everything else is all a matter of hoping that they surprise me in some way. And yeah, that's about it. So just gonna wait the rest of the time because it is 11:58 right now. Soon. Switch. And so they've got 25 minutes for this. Arms. I actually didn't play the test punch at all. Now that I think about it, so I don't know, how fun the game is, but it looks very entertaining. That is Rocket League, I believe. It hasn't been ported to everything yet, so of course I played a little bit of that for the test fire back for the original Splatoon one. It's interesting. It was fun. Just never went that much more into it. There we go. It's so ridiculous. Car is playing soccer. Very good sound effect, as always. Have they had a different name for their event every year? They're gonna run out of names eventually.
The game is fun. The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother?
Yeah.
If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test that you pass or a quest that you fail. A race against time. Fun and battle always locked together. But the game is also something else.
Ain't that the truth?
It's a journey, a passport to new worlds, maybe even an odyssey.
Oh, I see.
Look, a feel,
I see what you did there.
An exploration. Close your focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket, and that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just where you can take your game. It's where your game can take you.
He's too
So let's
powerful.
go.
So what are we? So are we starting with Super Mario Odyssey, or did he just use Odyssey as a word? Regardless. Oh.
Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Allrest lived on the World Tree, together with our divine father, the architect. They called that paradise Elysium.
I didn't think this would be the first thing. Oh wow, I love it. Oh yeah, and they're doing English voices. I mean English X in the accent.
You're a blade.
As the driver of the Aegis, can you take me to Elysium?
Sounds like it should be easy, and then it isn't,
I'm in.
because it's
Let's go
100
to Elysium.
freaking hours.
I'll take you there myself.
That's a really cool looking sword. So is the Monado, so you know. Dang, it looks so rad.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyro are made of. Take this! Now that you have come this
I
far,
can't believe they're doing this
there
one
can be
first.
no
They just.
turning back. You and that sword can't be. I'm guessing you're.
So is it just the two of them though? Because I'm so up for more potties. More potty members, you know. Though potties are cool too. Ah, yes. Vistas.
This blade he calls Pyro. Her flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength. Everyone, let's go!
I saw a Nopon! Okay, so there is a team. Yeah, okay. I'm very interested in that. We got a whole crew.
Sometimes you need a hero.
Oh my gosh, I just...
A sword swinging. Fire wheel.
Wait, no, I'm still on the Xenoblade thing. How dare you?
With an insatiable appetite?
Huh? Oh no. And we're on to Kirby. Oh, this looks great. I love Kirby. Who doesn't love Kirby? Man, that Xenoblade stuff is so cool. Wait, he's making friends? And like not the normal way that he makes friends. Oh, actually, I really like that, because then like if you do multiplayer, then your friends can actually be the partners. That's awesome. Oh, jeez. Flashy. Again! How many times do we have to destroy this poor tree? Friggin'. Oh, wait, was there a date? I mean, for Xenoblade? I didn't even notice that.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. I hope you've been enjoying the journey with Nintendo Switch so far.
I fucking
When I
love
found out
Xenoblade.
that Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the release many multiplayer games that
I'm
can be
still on that
played
Xenoblade
anytime,
thing. That was wild.
anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there
I
will
mean,
be
it's
many
already
heated
in English. It took a
competitions that will
while
be
for them
ignited
to
by
release
Nintendo Switch.
Xenoblade
Now,
Chronicles
we'll continue our
X,
look at even
like,
more
footage
new
in
game
English.
worlds for Nintendo Switch.
So I'm
But
like,
before we
oh,
do,
wow.
There is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
That's very surprising.
Hi everyone. I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
I can see that.
Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. This is the latest version of the premier Pokemon fighting game. Two people can dive right into battle using two Joy-Con controllers. So you can experience
Can I go back to
heated
Xenoblade again?
Pokemon
Because,
battles
like,
with just one Nintendo Switch
I need to
console.
watch that trailer again. There was not enough
There are some
time
fresh
for me to
additions,
actually
including
take
new
in everything
Pokemon.
that was going
And
on.
this deluxe version of the game will be on display at E3 for attendees to play.
I'm not the kind of person to do like a
I have
play-by-play
one
of
more
every second
announcement.
of it, but man,
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch. It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same.
you
In the
don't
meantime,
say.
Let's enjoy this year's E3.
So in addition to Tournament
Ishihara-san,
Deluxe,
thank you
Ultra Sun,
very
Ultra
much.
Moon, there's a Pokemon Switch
We
game.
heard that the Pokemon
in
series
development.
is being developed for Nintendo Switch. What kind of Pokemon game will we be able to play on Nintendo Switch?
You tell
I'm
me.
looking forward to it myself.
Oh, how dare you.
At this year's E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017. But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible on Nintendo Switch. We hope you look forward to
They did
them
say
as well.
2
Now
was
let's
a
continue on with the
2017
journey
date, so.
with Nintendo Switch.
I just hope that Nopon Buddy is more Ricky, less Tatsu. Because Tatsu is a terrible character. Anyway, what's this? Oh no, are you serious? That's Metroid. That's Metroid Prime 4? Are you kidding me? Because that was a screw attack. Yeah! No way. Oh, and then the internet died. Like, not my internet, it's still playing. I just mean, like, the internet literally died. There you go. They're actually... Damn. I expected, like, a Metroid game, but another Prime? That's very interesting. I see a Yoshi egg. Another Yarn Yoshi game? This would make it actually the third one. Even if, you know, Pucci and Yoshi was a port. I love that sound effect. It really sounds like a really good smack. Oh, Yoshi's adorable. We got a Kirby game and a Yoshi game on the way? That's too cute. I actually played this entire game through with my sister. It was a blast. Or, I mean, the original one, Yoshi's Woolly World. What the hell did they just do? Oh no. That's pretty cool. I thought it was Xenoblade 2. I'm still so weirded out by that. Regardless, they've been showing some cool stuff, so. Nice. Yoshi's too adorable. Oh yeah, and then we've got this.
Hi there.
You.
I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago. It was
Oh yeah,
announced
the
that
Skyrim
select
thing.
Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim. I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand. Oh, when did this Master Sword get in my hand?
You son of a
Next up,
bitch.
we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Ooh.
Let us take you on a new Hyrule adventure.
Yes, please. 80 hours in that game myself. Super enjoyable. Good game. Would recommend. It's like another situation where you start with nothing. Because I like that. That shrine challenge is actually pretty cool. Nice. Fascinating. Oh yeah, that's so cool. That is very... I love that Hero's Trail thing, it's so cool. Hey, another one of those that you can never find ever again. What the hell? You get enemies on floating platforms? Such bullshit. Oh yeah, it's Oh, that's a cool image. Lionels are so much fun to fight, though. Ooh. The Champion's Ballad. Oh, this guy again? Cass? What has he got to say this time? I always enjoyed Cass. That was totally Falco, by the way. I really liked him though, Rivali. The Champion's Ballad. Oh, June 30th for the first DLC pack. January, February, March, April, May, June. That's this month.
What did you think? I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to share.
Oh.
The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo.
Oh, really?
The Zora champion, Mifa.
Of course.
The Goron champion,
More
Daruk.
amiibo.
The Rito champion, Rivali. And the Gerudo champion, Urbosa. You'll be able to use these 4 amiibo in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That's pretty dang rad.
Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
The Champion's Ballad. I wonder what that's all about.
Changes the game. Travel the world.
That's a
Bring
story
people
pack,
together.
so...
Play anywhere with anyone. For all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS.
No
But
problemo.
now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey.
Really?
Before we land in the booth. Let's go.
There's still stuff? Okay, well, I'm all up for more stuff. It's like everything is Switch. That's so cool.
Ubisoft is proud to announce its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities
Yeah, I
and
really like this
unpredictable
game when they showed it off at, I think,
will
Ubisoft's
shine
booth.
as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this
Can't believe it was a
tactical
PD Piranha Rabbit.
filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest to put the kingdom back in order. We can't wait for you
Jeez.
to play the
They
game
seem like
on
anything but the
August
representatives
29th.
of order. Jeez. What the hell? That one's always holding on to the cell phone. I love it. What do we have here? Monster Hunter? Possibly. Well, oh no, that's just normal T-Rex. And he's upset. Oh, come on. Oh, I see. Jeez. That was a very hyper-realistic Tyrannosaurus Rex for a Mario game. I like that sombrero he was wearing. His hat's got some serious skills. That just looks like fun. Oh man. Oh, what the hell? Are you serious? What in the... That's interesting. That's really cool. Wow. That is awesome. Oh, that's a great bouquet. Very friendly. Oh my gosh. What? Damn. That's a real. Okay. I remember when they last left off, they listed that one for holiday. October 27th. What do you know? That was quite the trailer for Super Mario Odyssey. Very good. Okay then. That was fun. It's very quick. Of course, they said 25 minutes, and I guess they went 28, but that's cool. Man, they had... No! Stop! Yeah, the E3 Treehouse thing. I might check out some of it as it goes, because I watched a ton of the Treehouse last year. But then actually, last year, I think they only did the Treehouse, which is why I kind of had to watch it. But I'll probably check out whatever they're showing off later. Wowie. Okay, so they started with freaking Xenoblade. I was expecting that to either be somewhere in the middle or towards the end, but I mean, ending with Mario is like the most obvious thing to do. Man, very interesting. So a theory that a lot of people had after Xenoblade 2 was originally shown was based off of the color and like design scheme of Red Girl, who I've always called her. I think the name that people have assigned to her is Homura. I could be wrong. Rex, as I heard in the trailer. If he said Homer, I didn't hear it enough. But the sword that Rex has was the same, and I guess they were right. But it's not like one and the same. It's not like she transforms into a sword and you start swinging her around. She like forms this kind of bond with him, and now grants him this blade that he now uses to hit stuff. And she's also there, still. But she and the blade are actually connected, because there was that time where it hit something and she didn't like that. Okay. What do you know? They were right about that, which I assume means also she's not the only one, because people also listed out some vaguely similarities between her and White Girl, who, once again, I forgot the name they assigned to her. I think it was... It's an easy name, but I can't remember what it was. Shit. Rex is the only one I remember off the top of my head, and they said him a bunch in the trailer. I was honestly a little worried, though, because it seemed like the trailer really just focused on them. Even when it was in gameplay, I just saw those two, which, that's a strange approach, given that Xenoblade Chronicles had their party members, and it was a team of 3, then X had their party members, it was a team of 4. So just a little worried, but that last shot showed those two and a few other individuals, including a Nopon. So I assume that is most of the playable cast there, because I was gonna say they have generally small casts, but I forgot that X had 18 characters. Granted, if you only count like the story important ones, it's like 7 or 8 more like it. Anyway, it was really cool to see more about it, and like right now, my initial idea, it's a lot like how people just like the easiest way to call Xenoblade Chronicles, the original one when you play it, is like a tale of revenge. And for this, it looks like it's like, oh, they just want to get here to Elysium for some reason. It's probably going to be so much more than that, though. Like, no joke. I can totally imagine, because it's this gigantic RPG adventure. They're going to throw twists and turns and crazy shit at every possible outcome. Yeah, so like I said going into it, that was what I was most looking forward to, so that's probably what I'm going to talk most about. Not that anything else shown there was bad. A new Kirby game that looks cool, where the people you get to play with get to control the partners, which was one of my favorite things about Kirby Superstar, that when you played Player 2, you actually got to be this different character, whether it was Gim or Waddle Dee or Bonkers or Simir, that's really cool. And then in Return to Dreamland, you could play as, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, and King Dedede. Waddle Dee and King Dedede or Kirby with the powers, but there were no partners. But that's fine, because you got to play as those sorts of guys. This time it looks like it's back to just Kirby, but you're able to recruit the partners to your side and then give them control by your friends, and that's really awesome because I love the partners. Just they're so cute and adorable, and everything about Kirby is cute and adorable except when it's not, which happens more often than you would think. And then Yoshi, another Yarn Yoshi game, which they just called Yoshi, but I think they just called Kirby. And they just said Kirby title in 2018, here's a look. Yoshi title in 2018, here's a look. Metroid Prime 4 in 2018, yes, that's actually happening. I know my sister's probably really excited about it. If she hasn't heard about it, that's the first thing I'm going to do as soon as I stop recording. Just be like, dude, Metroid Prime 4 is actually real. Anything else? Anything else? There was quite a bit, but I just keep going back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh man, I need to watch that trailer a bunch more. And I'm going to do that. And the Super Mario Odyssey trailer looked rad as heck. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Game Freak, they're doing a Switch, which, there have been rumors for how long now? I don't know where these rumors started from, but for some game called Pokemon Stars. And for some reason, it's not that I hate it or anything. It's just that it's so strange that this rumor that seemingly come out of nowhere, for some reason, everyone is convinced is real. Like, super convinced. Like, that every time Nintendo doesn't show it, they're always like, show it. And it's like, but where's the... I guess I stay out of the rumor mill, so I don't know exactly what they're basing it off on. Like, I don't know what is it that they're seeing. What is it that was leaked or whatever that makes them believe that this Stars thing is real. But they really believe it. I wouldn't know. I do not look into the rumor mill at all.
From what I heard, there is no proof that was a thing. It's just a rumor someone did, and I guess
That's generally how things go. They get carried away. So I don't believe that that's a real thing, but once again, I didn't look into it. But regardless of whether it is or isn't, what is true is that Game Freak is working on a Pokemon RPG. I think that was their wording exactly, for the Switch. And that's interesting because I think the only Pokemon console games, like the big ones, have been like the Stadium games, and then like the Coliseum games, like the Gale of Darkness, and I guess the first one was just called Coliseum. Yeah, like those. So I'm wondering if it's like more akin to those, which I mean, I guess realistically speaking, like looking at Coliseum or Gales of Darkness, those are basically like the handheld Pokemon games, but with a few more restrictions. In that you can only catch Shadow Pokemon, or in Gale of Darkness case, some wild Pokemon in certain areas. So, but beyond that, they played and they looked and behaved mostly like Pokemon games that you would know. So.
You can turn the animations off.
Yeah.
That was a real bummer. They were slow.
So
By third party, actually, the third party.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't. Pokemon Company, Game Freak were not involved in the Coliseum games.
Oh, they were involved. It's just the creation of them was basically third party.
Okay, I see. Regardless, I just have no clue what to expect from a RPG, Pokemon RPG game. I mean, I guess the most default thing is just like it would just be like a new Pokemon game on the handhelds, But who knows? Regardless, they're working on it. They told us that they are. So, best of luck. Another Stadium.
I like Battle Revolution, but I like Stadiums. It lacked a lot.
Yeah, I never really played Battle Revolution, but I totally get that. I think just the fact that like a Pokemon Stadium game, which just gives you free access to rental versions of all 700 Pokemon to just make them kill each other, is that's pretty entertaining. But they did say it was specifically an RPG, but who knows what we'll get in the future. So yeah,
I really like the minigames.
That's true. The Pokemon Stadium minigames were incredible. So yeah, Nintendo, lots to very short, but they did show a lot more than one would expect. Anyway, oh yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't even know it's worth mentioning. It really isn't. Never mind. So it was just about the thing I don't care about. So yeah, I'm so excited. More Xenoblade 2. That was so much more too. Like the original trailer was cool, but that just showed, man, I'm gonna watch that so many times, and maybe make another separate video talking about it some more. But I doubt it. I think I talked about it enough, and it looks really great. Of course, here comes the shitty part where I now have to go back out into internet land and listen to a bunch of people be pissed off about it. Because of course, like, trust me, there are reasons to get, like, I looked at the trailer and immediately I'm like, that's cool. And in my head, I'm like, so many people are going to bitch about this. So many people are going to bitch about this, and they're not going to stop bitching about it. And it upsets me. But, I'm not going to care because I'm super on board on that, and I want it. I'm 99% sure there was no release date. If anything, it just said 2017. But I was so upon that I missed the ending thing there, the like screen that I guess says coming whenever. But I have not heard anything about a delay, so I'm pretty sure it's still a 2017 title. Pretty sure. So yeah, I think that's all. I don't really think there's much else to say. No, nothing. Oh well, the Zelda stuff is really cool actually. They showed actual, like, you could see what you would get for the first DLC pack, which is all that additional stuff. The master, the Trials of the Sword thing is really cool. It's like, I guess it's a bunch, like, it's like what they call it. They said it's a bunch of rooms that you have to go into and then I guess clear. And I guess their definition of clear is probably just kill all the enemies in there. Maybe there's some that are puzzle based and clear all the puzzles like shrines, and then once you clear them all, you unlock the Master Sword's ultimate power. Which is what it said on the website. So that's cool. Although I think it's, how many did it say there were? Like 60 or something like that? So that's cool. I keep saying that, but it is. And of course, Link had nothing on for it, so I'm guessing they like strip you of everything that you have and you gotta go in with nothing. Which is really cool because, yeah, the island trial, after my initial bump into it where I was like, oh, this is difficult, I came back later and I'm like, actually, this is super fun. Just, going back to having nothing. So, yeah, I think that would be awesome. And then they teased the DLC, the second DLC pack, Champions Ballad, which that's the story DLC pack. And given that they said Champions Ballad and that, I guess it's something to do with the champions. I mean, that's obviously, but I mean like as in something to do with the champions, as in something to do back in the past when the champions were around. The flashback scenes, like, taking place during that, maybe? I don't know. I have no clue. But it was interesting that the promo for it had Zelda and the champions only, no Link, so, it's very interesting. I'm very intrigued by it. But so they have, the first one's coming out later this month, at the end of the month, and then the next one is coming out, I think it said holiday 2017? I don't remember, but months later. Overall, rad. Like, that's just cool stuff. Breath of the Wild was awesome. More Breath of the Wild content, give me. So I'm totally sold in for that. I think that's all. I think I spent as much time talking about it as the conference was long, as the presentation was long, which I guess is a good thing. So I'm going to go chat with a bunch of people about Xenoblade 2 and hopefully ignore the bullshit. And then I'm going to be a happy. So, just like Ricky. Cannot wait for that game. Anyway, yeah, that was it. That was Nintendo's E3 Spotlight, which means that was the last event of E3 this year. I hope everybody enjoyed it, had fun, saw a game that they like, saw a game they want to buy day one, hopefully. At least one that really, really made you just be like, yay, I'm so happy that I play video games. So, everyone have a good time. E3 was fun. Yay, and let's look forward to all these games coming out and hopefully doing good. So, yeah. See y'all next time. Until then, hasta.